Hello everyone. Me, Toby, my brother and his wife are going to Go Ape today. We got them the tickets for their birthday a couple of months ago, and it was also my niece's birthday a couple of weeks ago, but we didn't get to see her for her birthday, so we've got her presents. I've made her a cake and we're just going to spend some time with my family today. Our Go Ape slot is at 1:30 and we're going to get there at 1:30, but you're supposed to get there 15 minutes before, so I'm just debating whether or not to let them know that we're going to be a little bit late. But I'm hoping it's going to be okay because Jack and Bex are going to get there. This morning, neither of us could sleep, so Toby got up and did some work and I got up and I started watching The Parent Trap.
Can I have money?
Yeah.
Thank you. Almond milk, yeah? Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
This morning I started watching The Parent Trap. It's really long, you know, it's like 2 hours 15 minutes or something. So I didn't actually get to finish it. So I might finish that when we get home tonight, depending on what time we get home, but it's probably going to be quite late. Can everybody like say hello and what we're doing, because I'm not in it. Hello.
We are at Go Ape for Jack's 22nd birthday.
That means I'm 24.
Yeah, come on, sort of check on you.
Are you scared, Bex?
She wasn't until she got out there.
Bex, are you actually scared? Was this the worst present ever? God, it's so long.
Go, go, go!
Good morning, it's probably really loud. I'm just walking to the gym. I have cleaned the entire house this morning, so I am feeling pretty warmed up from running around the house, hoovering, cleaning, tidying, washing floors. But I'm really glad because we're going to see Toby's dad in hospital today, so it's like 2.5 to 3 hour drive there. And then instead of doing the full drive back, we're going to stay at his mum's house, which is, well, his mum and dad's house, which is just over an hour from the hospital. So we're going to be staying away tonight, and someone's coming to look after Buddy in the house, obviously. So I just wanted to make sure everything was like really clean and tidy. I really hate like the thought that someone would like be in our house when it's really dirty. I usually clean on like a Thursday, but we're going to be coming back tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then we're going out for dinner at Pasture, which is so needed. All I can think about at the moment is drinking a rum swizzle. I just got a raindrop right on my head. That's all I can think about. I cannot wait to sit down and drink my drink tomorrow night. So yeah, that's why it's been a bit of a busy day this morning. car now and I'm just sat at a toll bridge. This toll bridge really stresses me out. It's like, it's right by Bellbrick House in, I don't even know, where are we? Bradford on Avon? Bath? Just outside Bath. But you have to pay for this toll bridge. The bridge is tiny. Now, I don't mind paying for the toll bridge if they sort the traffic out, but they never do. So you basically pay and then you just get stuck. And they don't stop the traffic coming across the bridge, so then you can't get across the bridge. So I've just been sat here for ages. Toby's dad's in hospital in Bournemouth, but it takes like 3 hours to get there. So with the visiting hours, we have to leave quite early to get there for 3 o'clock. We're not gonna get there for 3 o'clock. Now, we're not even gonna get to his parents' house until 10 to 3. Because I've still got 40 minutes to go. But that's okay, because we should just get there just after 4, and then we will be able to stay there for a few hours, so it's okay. That's what we're doing. Off on a jolly. Toby's pulled over to wait for me, that's really cute. He always wants us to drive together, but I always get really stressed trying to stick together because I feel like I don't concentrate on driving, I'm concentrating on like where the other car's gone. So I prefer just to like drive, and if we happen to be together, then that's fine. Oh, Bathampton, that's where we are. Right. So I'm going to be a bit more positive. I feel like the last few days have just been a bit down and a bit negative. So I'm going to try and be a bit more positive and have a little catch up. But at the weekend, wow, what's happening to the light? At the weekend, we went to Go Ape, the one in Bracknell. So we went back to Surrey and it was so much fun. I went 7 years ago. I didn't realise it had been that long ago, but it came up, like one of my friends sent it to me on like a Facebook time hop thing. Because we went for one of my friend's birthdays 7 years ago. And it was so much fun. So I got my sister-in-law Beck's tickets. Well, actually no, my brother and his wife, their birthdays like 4 days apart. So we kind of got them a joint present, and we got them tickets for Go Ape, and we got tickets for ourselves as well, so we could all go together. And I was like so excited. And then when we got there, I was like, I'm really scared. Like, it was way more scary than I remember, and I'm like, have I just got more scared in the last 7 years, or like what? I was very confused, but it is actually quite scary. We did the like the harder one, I think it's called Treetop Challenge, but yeah, it was very fun. But it was very scary. When we first started, I was a bit like, ooh, am I gonna be able to do this? Like, it's quite physically tough. I totally get why people get stuck or like can't do it, but yeah, it was so much fun. We really enjoyed it. Like, after the first few bits, we like really got into it and absolutely loved it. So it was very, very fun. And then we went back to my parents' house to give my niece her birthday presents and see my parents, because they're now going on holiday. And then we went out for dinner again with my brother and sister-in-law, and it was so nice. We rarely get to see them when they're not with their kids, and we rarely get to see them in general, so it was just really nice to be able to spend like an amount of time together rather than just, you know, a quick passing visit or with a lot of different people. So it was really, really nice. We had such a nice time. We did go up and down in a day, so we did end up driving back quite late, but that's fine. I really don't mind coming back late. I kind of feel like it's sometimes easier to like come back really late. I don't mind getting home at like midnight, but it just means that then a big chunk of the next day is not taken out by kind of like getting up, like, you know, chilling for a little bit and then driving home and taking a big chunk out of the day. So that's what we did. And then on Sunday we went to the hospital to see Toby's dad. What day are we on now? We're on Wednesday. I'm a bit confused because I started to get a migraine on Monday. I haven't had a migraine, touch wood, for a really long time. I've had a few, but I started seeing my acupuncturist a year and a half ago for my migraines, and since I've been seeing her, I've really only had like maybe 1, maybe 2 proper migraines. But I started getting a migraine on Monday, and I didn't really realise it was a migraine. I was just like, oh, it's just a headache, like I'll be fine, like I just need to go to bed early. And I was kind of like laying on the sofa after dinner, like, yeah, it's really hurting now. And then on Monday night, I just kept waking up in the night being like, my head is so bad. And I was doing that thing where I was like, I don't want to take paracetamol on an empty stomach, so I'm not going to take it, just go back to sleep. Then I was like, now I'm waking up again. If I'd have just taken paracetamol an hour ago, then my headache would be gone by now. And I was like doing that thing that you do where you're just constantly like, should have gone. But on Tuesday, so yesterday, it just got so bad, and I was working all morning, I realised it was actually worse looking at my phone than it was looking at my laptop. So I was just like avoiding my phone, looking at my laptop and just trying to get some work done. And then I had 2 different gym sessions yesterday and I cancelled both of them. And I had acupuncture at 4:30, and at about 3, I think it was about 3, Toby was like, you just need to lie down. Like, why don't you just go and lie down? I was like, no, I can't lie down. I don't have time. And then I just like got off my chair and laid on the floor in our office. And I fell asleep really quickly. And for like 5 minutes, probably not even that, because I did that thing where I just like panicked and woke myself up really fast after being like, oh, I fell asleep. And then he was like, just go and lay down on the bed. For like, I only had like 10 minutes before I needed to start getting ready. So I was like, I'll set a timer for 10 minutes and I'll just lay down. And I started to fall asleep again. And to be honest, it was like a 10-minute sleep, but I think it really helped. A combination of that and the acupuncture, because I had my little nap, if you can even call it that. And I then went to acupuncture, and I don't know if it was just like the actual acupuncture or just the really calm environment and not looking at a screen for like an hour and a half, but I felt so lovely when I left. I still had like a headache, but it was so much better by the time I left, and I felt far less sick, because that was the problem. I had the like tummy nausea, like, and I was trying to explain it to Toby because he's never had a migraine. And I was saying, you kind of feel hungover, where you've like got a headache and you feel a bit sick and you just feel a bit gross. But I was like, it's not the same feeling. It's not like the something's in your tummy, you're gonna throw up feeling. I was like, it's that like underlying gurgly, nauseous feeling, which I just hate. So yeah, I was trying to explain it to Toby, but luckily after acupuncture, I did not have that feeling anymore, which was so nice, because I just really didn't want to feel sick. We're 29 minutes away now, which means I'm going to start drinking my water. I always have to time drinking to when I know I'm going to need a wee. So I'm going to put my podcast back on. I'm listening to Give Them Lala today, and I'm going to drink my water. And yeah, I also bought a chocolate bar in Tesco, and I might eat that when I get there. What the hell? Where was that playing? Beanie, good morning. Hello, Beanie girl. Hello, baby. Right, come here then. Bean, come in. Ready? Drop. Good girl. Bean. Good girl. Paw. 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 Remember this one? Paw. Good puppy. Good girl. I'm wearing all of Toby's clothes, by the way. Oh, she's got it again. She's got it again. She's got it again. I didn't bring any pajamas, so I'm wearing all of Toby's clothes. And I look very colourful. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Bean is like really excited. Toby's just taken his mum to a hospital checkup. And me and Bean are just chilling at home with the cats. One of the cats is on the windowsill outside, sheltering from the rain. And I am in charge of breakfast. But first I'm going to do my makeup whilst I wait before I can eat and drink, because I've just taken my Simproof. I'm gonna go get dressed and everything. Set the table for breakfast. Readdress my crazy mascara in a bit. That's like outside, but on the window ledge, sheltering from the rain. Hey! Hey Sabine, you look so cute! Sabine mum got home, we had breakfast, had a little chill. The weather was so rainy this morning, but it's got so nice now. It's like super, super hot.
It must be at Morrison's.
Okay, well we can wait for her to come out.
I don't know if they'll have walk-ins.
Well, let's ask her anyway, just in case she does want to join us.
And I just don't have much time. I'm going to have to put it into a lay-by because it's cool at 1.
We were just leaving, and it's like quite a sentimental day in Toby's family today. And as we were leaving, for months, we've wanted to get a little heart tattoo. And Toby was like, should we just go get it done today? And we're like in his hometown, so he was like, should we just go get it done here? And then we were going to get like little matching hearts, and I was like, do you think your mum wants to get one too and join us? So we've just come to park and we're like, oh, his mum must have literally left to go to the shops just as we left their house, because she's parked behind us. Toby has got a call at 1 and it's 11:45 and it takes us over an hour to get home, so he's like, I'm gonna have to just pull over to take this call, but that's okay. And we got Pasture later. This is turning out to be a really great day. I've also got I've got a really irritated arm from this top. So this top is quite like elasticated on the arms, but it's been like rubbing and my arm is like really sore from it. It's really, really weird. So I can't remember what I said about this plane crash yesterday. Guess where we are? Starbies. But I think I said that the plane had crashed along the road. Also, I messaged my mum about this and she said another plane had crashed on the A40 or something like a week ago, and sent me like an article about it. Like, what is going on with all these like small planes like landing on roads? But yeah, they literally basically only just opened the road. We were just watching them take the sign away. So that was perfect timing, because if we'd have left earlier, I don't know what would have happened. So everything is like cleared up, but apparently the guy's okay. I don't know how your mum knew all this information. She seemed to know like all the insider scoop on the pilot, but apparently there was just like one guy in it. He like missed the runway or something, hit some power lines and fell into the road, and is absolutely fine. Okay, so now we're about, I don't know, I think like maybe like half an hour, 40 minutes from home. But Toby had a Zoom call that he's just had to pull over for. So we've come into this place called Flourish that we've wanted to come to for ages. So whilst he's on his call, I'm just going to leave him to it and I'm going to come and have a little look around, and I'm really excited. Toby got disconnected from his call. He didn't have very good signal, so we're off. I mean, to be fair, it was like 15 minutes. That was so great. I really enjoyed the whole homeware bit, and then they have like a food section, like a restaurant. It was amazing. There was so much stuff. We actually just bought this, what was it called? What's the cleaning stuff called? Neat. We ordered some like eco-friendly like washing stuff. It's like aluminium things, and you get like refills called Neat, but they actually just had them there. Look at the scenery. What a beautiful view. Beautiful view, and it's also such a hot sunny day. Right, back on the road. Back on the road we go. We decided to go somewhere in Bristol, so we're just going quickly now, and I need to pick up a present for my friend. We're done, and I'm so hungry. I just got a macaron in Harvey Nichols. Oh, so I can have a quick snack now. And I'll show you our tattoos when we're back to the car.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
Just jumping on quickly because I just wanted to clarify a couple of points. I was just editing my video just before we headed out the door a minute ago, and I feel like this video is jumping around all over the place. I didn't probably explain a lot of things. I think I cut out a few clips, and like I kept forgetting what I had mentioned and what I hadn't mentioned. But basically, Toby's dad was in hospital in Bournemouth, which is why we were up and down. We had to borrow his dad's car because we had our MOT on the Monday, so we didn't want to be carless in case we needed to like get to hospital or whatever, which is why we had Toby's dad's car, which is why we've been driving separately in some of these clips. That might have been the only thing that needed clarification, but I was editing it thinking I've missed out some details here. Oh, and we went to a few tattoo places. We went to 2 tattoo studios, the only tattoo studios in Warminster, and neither of them did walk-ins, which I'm actually kind of glad about, because we ended up going somewhere in Bristol after, and it was so much better. I didn't actually show you my tattoo. I've actually put a plaster on it because we're just popping out, and I didn't want to keep cling filming it. I was getting a bit fed up with the whole cling film medical tape, but it's been 3 days now. When did we get it done? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's been like 3 days. So I think from kind of like tonight, tomorrow, I might stop covering it up anyway. Toby's not gonna cover his for tonight. But yeah, we just got a little heart. Toby's is exactly the same. I did want to have it kind of more on the side. Sorry, plasters just look gross, even when they're not dirty. I did want it more like on the side of my wrist here, but both Toby and the girl were like, it would be cooler like here. So it's kind of like off center. And I'm actually really glad, because I didn't want to risk it kind of like coming around to the front when I turned my wrist. So I wanted to make sure it was like definitely on the back of my wrist. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. At first I was a bit like, oh my God, it's bigger than I wanted and it's not quite in the place, but I love it. Toby's is the same. So I apologise that I didn't actually show it. Do you want to show your tattoo quickly? Because I said
wow. You look really good.
Cute.